Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Russ and I drive my 2024 Super Forester Sport. In this video, I'm going to tell you what my passengers say about this car. And no, I don't mean Uber or Lyft passengers. It's my personal vehicle. So the passengers I'm talking about here is my friends and family, basically everybody who's been in this car as a passenger over the last almost 2 years now. So yeah, let's begin. The first thing that I hear the most, unsurprisingly, is just how big and roomy the interior of the Subaru Forester is, especially in the back. Yeah, from the moment you open the door, you look inside and wow, you just want to be here. It's not like you have to cram yourself in there. And I mean, I've been to dealerships where I would like open the rear door, and me being 6'4", I would not be able to fit behind myself. And in some of the cars, I would not be able to fit, not even behind myself, but like in general. Here, you open the door and wow, space, lots and lots of space, leg room, headroom, shoulder room, everything. You are just like invited to step inside the back of the car, and immediately it just seems like such a comfortable place. And yeah, that's basically the thing I hear about most, is just how roomy and comfortable this car is. I'm 6'4", there's a child seat behind me, and my baby fits just fine, and she doesn't hit her legs against my seat unless she wants to. But yeah, you get what I mean. It's just super spacious back here. And if you choose to be the front passenger, one thing I cannot stress enough is that the seat goes back all the way. I could stretch out my legs flat, so it's super relaxing if you're just driving, like my wife is driving, I'm next to her. I can make that seat go all the way back, and it's so much room for the front passengers as well. Then there's the door situation. The doors swing open nearly 90 degrees, which is great because, once again, if you take a lot of Ubers and you're familiar with Toyota RAV4, not the case, unfortunately. And yeah, doors opening 90 degrees is just a no-brainer, because if you're gonna have children, loading them into the car, in and out every day, yeah, you need to have the doors open 90 degrees. So that's the second thing. Another comment I often get has to do with visibility and just open air feel of this car. It's like a greenhouse in here, honestly. And yeah, so basically visibility that the Super Forester provides, I mean, it's hard to beat. Even some of my favorite cars, when I'm in them, and yeah, I feel like immediately, oh my god, you're like in a tank here, you can't see anything. So Subaru Forester, it's not the case. You could see so much stuff. The windows are huge by design. Not only is it good for safety, but it creates this open air feel, gives it like immediately a sense of more space on the inside. And yeah, your passengers will see a lot more. My daughter is 3 years old, she's in the back. She loves these big windows. She always looks to the left, to the right, spots a playground here and there. So it's just a win-win, and passengers do pick up on these huge windows because chances are, even if they had rides in minivans before or in big, large SUVs, they never experience having basically so much glass on the inside of the vehicle that just creates this open air feel. And I think that's amazing. And speaking of glass, this car comes with not just a sunroof, but panoramic moonroof. And the difference is crazy, because you could see so much more out of the panoramic moonroof, and your passengers are gonna love it. Mine do. I mean, my daughter loves it when I open up that shade all the way down. In the summer, we always have the roof open. And yeah, as I always joke around, this turns my Super Forester into a popmobile. But yeah, the amount of light, the amount of visibility and airy feel you get once you open up that panoramic moonroof, just the shade, that's enough to give you this crazy sense of just like, wow, it almost feels like a convertible, honestly. I love it, and my passengers love it as well. And I always get comments. And just this morning, I was driving my parents through the city, and they asked me to pull up that shade so they could see the skyscrapers. I mean, it's just a win-win, and passengers do love it. I always gotta bring up my wife in this case, because she always comments how crazy it is that we could be doing 70 miles an hour on a highway. Our daughter is sleeping in the back, and we are whispering to each other because we don't want to wake up our daughter, but at the same time, we could hear each other perfectly well. And yeah, this car, you get the idea. It's not loud, and I mean, it's not a Maybach in here, obviously, but it's pretty good, and no complaints for this car being too noisy, not at all. Little side note, little bias side note because it's gonna come from me and not from my passengers. But the other day, I couldn't drive and I had to take an Uber. So basically, I got lucky. I thought I got a Mercedes GLE, the new one, and that's my first time in that car. I step in. Wow, the interior looks amazing. Obviously, way better than my Super Forester. Screens everywhere, materials look nice. But then, because of Brooklyn traffic, we never did more than 20 miles an hour. And every time that guy sped up, the car sounded like a tractor, honestly. It was not refined. I was surprised that I heard the engine, and I was surprised that the sound that I heard was just like this like diesel almost like rumbling, which was completely dry, uninspiring, and I was just thinking like, is this for real? Is that how it's supposed to sound? Really? And then I started paying attention and heard a few cars, same model. And I heard how they sound when I was outside. I'm just like, oh yeah, they all sound like that. So in my Subaru Forester, I don't hear that engine noise that is so noisy that it's annoying or unpleasant to the ear. Obviously, this is not a Tesla, it's not a quiet car. You put the foot down, you hear some sounds, but they're not obnoxious and they don't make you question what's under the hood, you know what I mean? So, yeah, in that sense, um, this car, I would say, and what my passengers say, is pretty quiet and pretty comfortable to ride in for a long time. And the road noise and the engine noise doesn't give you a headache. Okay, now let's talk about the ride quality. Here, once again, I heard nothing but praise for this car from my passengers. And as a driver, I could also say that driving this car fast over bumps is very easy and relaxing. You don't have to worry about scraping something because the ground clearance of this car is 8.7 inches. I mean, even higher if you go for the wilderness trim. But yeah, 8.7 inches, that's a lot because if you look at some of its closest competitors, even cars that are like more off-roady than this car, they have less. So 8.7, that's a good number, and you can go over manhole covers that like sticking out from the ground and stuff like that without having, too much stress. So that's me as a driver, but for passengers going over those bumps, I specifically ask, does it feel comfortable? Does it feel like it's crashing? What do you feel? And no, no drama. People find this car to be very comfortable going over imperfect road conditions. And yeah, before getting this car, I read pretty much every review about the Subaru Forester over the last 4 or 5 years. And I remember specifically people saying that this car is great driving over uneven, bad surfaces. And I can definitely confirm that's the case because, yeah, you look at the bad surface in front of you, you don't even stress, you just go over it like a train, no issues, and it's not like you have to hold on with your life here. The car is not crashing, it's just basically a very confident and reassuring feeling that you could handle pretty much anything in your way. Finally, let's do some last minute shoutouts. The first one is about the seat heating situation. Yeah, it works great, and I can only speak about the front seat heating because I have a sport, so it doesn't come with the rear heated seats like it does on limited or touring. So if you have those models, please tell me how is the seat heating situation in the back on those cars, because the front one on this sport is amazing, no complaints. Also important to note that both of the front seats have pockets in the back, and yeah, my passengers love putting stuff there, which I later have to clean. But yeah, it's an amazing feature, and many competitors, even in its class, would only give you one back pocket, but here you have two, so that's good. The things that are not so good, I will be fair here. Well, number one, the main thing as passengers here in the front. So basically, there's not enough hot air going to the footwell section of the vehicle. In the summer with AC on, it's not a problem, but in the winter, when you want that heat going to the footwell section of the vehicle to make you warm, it's just not enough hot air going there. And a lot of people on the forums have been complaining about this for years as well. But yeah, nothing new here. So yeah, this car overall is great for passengers, and I hear nothing but praise from my passengers over almost 2 years that I had this car. And finally, the only thing I have to say at the end is that if you're watching this video and thinking that you're gonna start doing um, Uber or Lyft in 5th gen Subaru Forester, the gas model, I just want to say that in my experience, I'm getting about 16 mpg city. So yeah, that's not the greatest car to do Uber in. Also, the Subaru Forester is not class leading compared to Toyota RAV4 or Honda CR-V, for example, when it comes to the cargo space behind the back seats. But yeah, other than that, this car is great. It's spacious, it's roomy, it's a beautiful place to be inside. It's quiet, it's comfortable, and that's why my family ended up with Subaru Forester. And I think I did the right choice. And my passengers, new and old, all seem to appreciate this car. And yeah, I hear nothing but good things. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.